Hey guys, what's up? What's up? Welcome to Daily News. Welcome to another edition of our Daily News breaking news on Prince Miller Entertainment TV 2023. So guys, I wanted to do this live a few days ago, but network at the same time my gets and you got my one pakaipa, my one chacho. But anyway, today I'm gonna be talking about a lot of things. We're gonna cover up a bit of ground because Tanungova Singataure. So daily news, breaking news, everyday news. It comes to you guys each and every Monday and Friday from 6 o'clock around the time to 6:30. But today is Wednesday because Monday I wanted to do this, but due to yellow shading at the same time, my gets not at the moment. And but anyway, let's get into it. And so recently, we saw president of Triple C, Nelson Chamisa, vachiratidza mhuri yavo, family portrait. I mean, for the first time, I know some people, wakaenda comment section vakati aiwa vachamisa takamboona nemhuri yavo kudhara, but for me, it was the first time to see a family portrait of president of Triple C president, Nelson Chamisa, and yes, it was a clear picture now of family out Camera say, and I do applaud him for doing that because it will give a picture, it will give a clear picture for us as voters. Okay, this is the first family. These are the this is the wife, this is the child. No family in a state house, and because it's good to know. I mean, my politicians gonna do anything. Want to put up my first day of announcing campaign kuti campaigner for president anotobuda to nefamily yake andika aitoti this is my family vanobva vagara vaziva kuti okay family yacho yakamira so uyu ndiye mukadzi wacho, uyu ndiye mwana, ava ndo vana, ava ndo all those extended family members. Reason why is because pada kuzwa kuti munhu uyu akaroora here, ane mukadzi here, zvinofamba sei. Kana pane mascandals amwe anenge aripo ndo panenge akuzobuda manje takudzonzi zvoni zvakamira so zvakamira so. And so it was nice to see the family portrait of Nelson Chamisa. And at the same time, where can I start? Where can I start? Nyaya dzekutenderera dzakawanda ndika, so ndikushawa zoti ndotangira papi. And so so amakoto kuna a Nigerian president elect, and is I mean in Nigeria they vakaita elections a few days ago, and so president elect at the moment vari kunzi vakawina maelections vanonzi ivo Bola Tinubu ndo vari kunzi ndo vakawina maelections. But again maelections acho ari kunzi anga asiri free and fair, and inyaya zvakare voters roll, nyaya vanhu vakavhota, how people vote. It seems like in Africa tine a system or tine a pattern whereby vanenge the oldest ruling party, it always play my tricks when it comes to voter. So according to the latest here, they're saying that the newly elected president of Nigeria is the first person chosen to lead the country with less than 50% of the vote. And these rivals have yet to see now that they accept the legitimacy of the election. Suffice to say, the glass is not looking half full, as Bola Tinubu, a former accountant and politician for more than 30 years, prepared to take the reins of Africa's largest economy, a nation of more than 200 million, and that is suffering from widespread poverty, violent crime, and religious extremism. There are questions about how the 70-year-old Tinubu, one of Nigeria's richest politicians, becomes so wealthy, and many young Nigerians doubt his ability to improve economic opportunities for all, let alone reduce violence and corruption, and in a country that is one of the world's leading suppliers of oil. Despite how long Tinubu has been in the political area, there's very little known about him, said Lena Kofi Hoffman, Africa's program. There are indications that his wealth derives from the control he has had on Lagos politics for the last 20 years or so. He has evaded scrutiny of for much of his political life. And Tinubu is rarely seen without his signature, yet in his embroidered image of a broken shackle, embodiment, he says, of the fractured nation, he will break free of poverty. How exactly he plans to do that is not clear, but he's confident he deserves the chance to try. The former governor of Lagos State boldly told party members last year, "It's my turn," speaking in the Yoruba indigenous language. Tinubu, who is Muslim and gained strong support in Nigeria's heavily Muslim northern region, emerged victorious from a crowded field of nearly 2 dozens other um, others vying for the ruling party's nomination, including the incumbent vice president. And so that's the latest year. And is Abubakar I got a 29%, Obi I got a 25%, and Ian Darawi, and he is the man in 70 years of age, Tinubu, I got a 13%. Saka moto nime ototidai Abubakar and Obi baka batana pamwe chete, angadai 153%. And leo portion ya batana pamwe chete ka wangadai vakatoita president mumwe oitawo vice president. I mean, and munenge muchishayana ma powers. Munhu wese half cabinet yake, mumwe wese half cabinet yake, nyika yakutofamba yakutoenda. Saka muNigeria vane 200 million Nigerians. Just imagine 200 million Nigerians, and most of them they are not registered voters. Vacho vakavhota vacho a small faction ndo vakakwanisa kuenda. In fact, vacho vakaregister kuvhota, only a small faction ndo vakavhota, the rest vakaignore kuvhota. And saka motomeka mimi kutoti panyaya yekuvhota inyaya iri very crucial, it's very important. And it seems like most African countries or most Africans avachatrust nyaya dzekuvhota. They no longer believe in voting. Vanhu vakungopeta maoko because vakutoona sekunge this is like, zvinongobuda zvakangofanana, whether tivavhota kana kuti havana kuvhota is the same result. Saka vanhu vakawanda they are now saying that we are not gonna register and vote, we are not gonna vote because pa 200 million apa makanzwa namba yevanhu vakavhota vashomanana. And saka it's so sad, man. It's really sad. At the same time, how can a 70-year-old man decide the future of a 21-year-old teenager or 21-year-old mjaya? It doesn't make sense. We had Mugabe, who was in 2010 talking about the vision 2020, and anamborarama kusvika 2020 Mugabe anga ashaya, but muna 2010 aitaura zvevision 2020. And saka munhu wekutoti aitotorongera upenyu hwa2020, but iye aiziva kuti muna 2020 anenge asisipo, anenge aenda. And saka that whole situation yekuti madhara ave ari pazvigaro, 60 years of age, a person should retire from politics, he should retire from office. 60 years of age, munhu ngaakwanise kuva ari kumusha achidya pension, akupuwa pension akagara achimwa tea nevazukuru. I mean, at 60 years of age, we don't expect a man to be holding an office ari 60 years aretire. Munhu apedza upenyu hwake afanira kunge achitorima fodya achitasei, ndiani achinzi ndiye president of a country, ndiye munhu ari kumirira vanhu 200 million people. So it's so sad, man. It's really sad in Nigeria, but at the end of the day, it seems like most people, they are not happy about it. And anambona any message emakorokoto from other African countries vachikorokotedza uyu mudhara Tinubu. So I don't know. We're gonna keep this. We're gonna be following this whole situation here on Prince Mille Entertainment TV, on daily news, breaking news, everyday news. And remember, guys, to like, share, comment, and follow. And so, guys, last year we did a video. I did a video last year. I did talk about NRS pensioners who are earning little money. And last time ndakataura ndachiti vazhinji vari kuearn almost like $2 per month, pensioners ekuNRZ in Bulawayo. Ndakataura panapa before. And this story again is back again on the limelight. zvakare nyaya yemapensioners ekuNRZ vakashanda kudhara and kuma 1980s 1970s 1990s and most of vanasekuru nanambuya vakashanda kuNRZ vachiri kupuwa pension, just like vanhu vakashanda kuzesa, vamwe vakashanda kuPTC, ichirunzi PTC mazona yakunzi T1. I mean, those are the people who are supposed to be getting my pension. And yes, vanhu vakashanda kudhara vanofanira kunge vachionawo mari iri nani kuti vakwanise kuraramawo, because most of them ndivana sekuru vakuma 70 years 75 years vakashanda kudhara. As a pensioner, you need to get your money, you need to get something and from the company yawakaita 20 years 30 years uripo. Some vakatopinda mabasa aya vane 17 18 years of age vakazosiya vakuma 60 years. Saka vanhu vekuti vakasevhisa vakapa upenyu hwavo hwese vari kuNRZ vashanda andika vashanda makore esa. And if you look at it, most of them havanambobvira vambopuwa mari package kunzi vakashanda makore aya, saka package iyi vakangoretrained padziwo nguva andika. Saka vode kutoti they are supposed to be well taken care of neNRZ. So according to this situation, they are saying that retired National Railways of Zimbabwe NRZ workers are receiving a major monthly pension payout equivalent to around $3 per month, and despite decades of investing their labor into the growth of the company. Speaking to newzimbabwe.com, Wednesday on condition of anonymity, one pensioner said National Railways of Zimbabwe Contributory Pension Fund, which is NRZ CPF, is paying out very mean amounts which are wiped out by bank charges. Earlier this year, the pension payouts were increased from around 2,000 Zimbabwe dollar to 3,000 Zimbabwe dollar, which is not even enough to purchase more than $3. The worst part is that one needs 1,000 Zimbabwe dollar to travel to the bank if you are based in urban centers, and even much of those residing in rural areas. This added to high bank charges make it senseless to even think of withdrawing the money, he said. The pensioner blamed NRZ CPF for taking advantage of Statutory Instrument 33 of 2016, which introduced the Zimbabwe dollar as a sole currency, which then began to be used as the basis for paying out pensions. So since then, a pensioner who was earning $400 was automatically paid 400 Zimbabwe dollar. And despite the changes which took place thereafter, we do not factor in he said at some point last year, some pensioners were earning as low as 600 Zimbabwe dollar and 800 Zimbabwe dollar. The pension fund was also accused of claiming that all contributions made before the US dollar era in 2009 were eroded by inflation, arguing there are more investments like buildings which were purchased before the inflationary era. What boggles the mind is that employees working for these pension funds are sitting pretty, enjoying hefty packages from our own sweat, the source said. Quoted for comment the matter, NRZ CPF board chairperson Takunda Madana did not confirm the $3 pension but admitted the payouts are small. I will not comment on the figures being paid out, but we know that the payouts are too little for now. Pensioners also need to appreciate that we are basing the payouts on defined pension contribution scheme, under which what is paid for is a result of what one invested. There are three factors which contribute to this: your last pensionable salary, the duration of your service, and the savings you made, he said. But then I said pensioners need to appreciate that contribution made in the GNU era were much higher, which explains the difference in current payouts. We are, however, trying to improve the situation by collecting rentals from our properties, but again, we are dogged by rising void spaces and low rentals, which have high defaults, he added. And so, what happens is that NRZ vakatenga mabuildings andika maproperties avanorentesa andika kuvanhu vakasiyana-siyana, macompanies and stuff. Saka ndokunobva mari dzinobhadhara mapensioners andika. Yes, every government institution ndozvainokwanisa kuita kutoti vakwanise kujereta mari outside um, mumatrains aya andika saka but still I mean 3000 Zimbabwe dollar haizi mari yekuti anzi ungape sekuru ari kumusha vakashanda kuNRZ for 10 years or 20 years vakapa upenyu hwahwo hwese kuNRZ mowapa $3 akumana $3 mari shumanana and remember kuti most of our pensioners, most of our grandmothers grandfathers vanogara kumamisha saka kuti sekuru wabve mutorashanga vaya kuharare kuzodhrowa 3000 Zimbabwe dollar, it doesn't really make sense. And so I mean they need to think about this. They really need to think about this. And I don't understand what kuti board rinenge riripo kuti iye wacho akutaura this gentleman akutaura kuti iye atambira mari and who is the board chairperson takunda madana anombotambira mari. How much is he earning as a board chairperson of this NRZ CPF fund yacho akutambira mari but ari kupa mapensioners $3. I mean this is so ridiculous. This is so sad, man. It's really sad. Ngatitaure in the comment section, guys. This is a daily news special on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. I was talking about Nyama NRZ pensioners who are earning $3 per month. Just imagine kuti gogo sekuru akutambira 3000 Zimbabwe dollar, which kuti ubve kumfa kwose uende mutown unotoda maybe $500 Zimbabwe dollar. Hapana chanombotora and hautore chinhu hapana nasene vanombotora and so this is so bad, man. And so earlier on I talked about police blocking the CCC rally which was supposed to take place in Marondera this weekend, and inyaya zvakare political parties being banned to campaign in Zimbabwe. And yes, I mean I don't know what Famba say, but they need to find a solution. I mean CCC needs to find a common ground with ZRP. Yes, I think last year when we did cover Nyadzema by-elections. Yes, this situation also happened last year. Kune dzimwe nzvimbo CCC ichipinda mune dzimwe nzvimbo mamisha vachinzi hakuna kwamukwanisa kusvika because kune ZANU-PF iri kuya kune political party inenge iripo dzonguva vobhuka venue vonzwa the same thing kunzi venue yakati yakabhukwa but musi wacho wasvika venue inenge itori empty and pane pasina vanhu vanenge varipo. So some of the tricks that were used for March by-elections last year are some of the tricks which are being used right now in 2023. So CCC, they need to make a plan, and they need to make a plan at the same time. They need to sit down with the police, one or another. I think they need to build a relationship there between the ZRP and the police. Some people might say that ZRP is being controlled by political people or politicians. No one knows because apparently V11, but still there should be a clear understanding between my political parties with the police when it comes to the rallies. Achibatsiri kuti vanobhuka venue 2 weeks 3 weeks before the event vozo reply a day before the event kunzi hamukwanisa kuita rally yenyu because pakabhukwa kudhara but vanhu vanenge vabhuka venue 3 weeks in advance, and saka it doesn't make sense. It really doesn't make sense. As much as the police always gives a reason in their letters, I still think that CCC needs to have a meeting with the police and before my elections kuti vanyasonesana kuti what's the way forward, how can we work together, and how can we work together panyaya idzi because hazvi kushanda. Because pamarallies avanenge vanawo maybe pamacampaigns ari kuya maybe vane marally maybe 100, let's say 100 for the whole campaign season before my elections. Pa100 ipapo CCC yakafitira kuita maybe 60 marallies chete pa100, amwe ese 40 achinzi cancelled kana kuti aitwa vanhu vadisperswa vanhu vasungwa panenge pane back and forth saka it's not worth it. You can't have that kind of a situation whereby you want to work, you want to mobilize the people, matouya makagadzirira kuti muda kuunganidza vanhu, monzonzizve hakuna nhasi mapurisa avhasa zvinhu, wotoona pakamira riot police tikanda mategas tikanda mvura, I mean hazvibatsiri, hazvitombobatsiri kana kaone. So I think the triple C members or the triple C cockpit, they need to talk with the police, they need to work something out that will be equal, that will, that will make it favorable for them as we go towards my elections, because we never heard any day patrons on ZANU-PF yarambidzwa kuita marallies kumberi vantu kubhoera because mapurisa vati havana manpower. No, ZANU-PF hasina yamborambidzwa any rally. I mean, we haven't heard pachinzizoni rally inge supposed kunge iriko musa Monday but yazopostponwa because I know no havasitombo aro mapurisa kune ZANU-PF, but to triple C it's always about a situation. We can't allow this because of ABCD. Saka, this is very concerning. It's a problem. It's really a problem which I think they need to solve it before my elections. They need to solve that problem before my elections. Otherwise, per 100 rallies avashanga vachita vachangoita maybe 60 amwese aya achange ari cancelled. And so this one in Marondera has been cancelled, which was slated for 4th of March. And so MDC Alliance Douglas Monzora, yes, the men is to recalling my councillors. Recently, the men recalled councillors from Norton, 3 councillors from Norton. He also recalled deputy mayor of Kwekwe, and yes, all those councillors and all those councillors vari kunzoni vanga vajoina triple C Nelson Chamisa, and that's all. Almost like, let's say 3 months 4 months towards my elections. There's no need of recalling people, and yes, tapaduze and 2 elections. So this shall be one of his last recalls that Monzora will ever do. Is personally, I don't see Monzora in parliament after August 2023, and yes, I don't see the men in parliament. I don't see him. I should say maybe 100,000 votes. I don't know, maybe what plan I know, but as far as I'm concerned, I don't see any plan in our Monzora. And yes, my election produce, my campaign produce. People have lost faith in him. People have lost all they had, and in MDC. I mean, MDC used to be a name that white kinds of MDC, MDC, they are votera. By 2023, people are looking at MDC funny. They're looking at it like, okay, this institution is infiltrated, this institution is dead, it's gone, and whatever MDC had in the past, it's gone, it's done, dusted. So Amonzora, the men, those are the last kicks of a dying horse, and he's recalling my MPs, recalling my councillors. It's not gonna help at all. It take us back, because councillor onongo abvisa community anenge anenge achoshandawo anenge achopromisa vanhu kuti you know what guys, I want to do this, I want to do that. Then omuta recall MP waunobvisa parliament manenge achiparticipate dziwe nyaya andichika atopune amwe madepartments amwe womuta recall zvakare unongodzosera vanhu kumashure. And I understand kuti maybe MP and councillor uyo anenge awe imwe party isiri yako party yacho, which is understandable, but at the end of the day it takes us back, zvodzosera vanhu kumashure. But sinei tapanguye macampaign manje macouncillors akawanda munzvimbo dzakasiyana-siyana, they are already active on the ground trying to mobilize the masses. Vamwe vada kuvhotera zvakare kuti vadzokere vaite macouncillors vaite maMPs. Saka ingori besana rikungoitika macommunities edu. But for me, I think MDC Alliance, this is the end. And vatoka ZANU-PF muna 2018 vakata 45,000 votes. And so Monzora, I don't think kuti anosvitsa 45,000 muna August. We will be here. We'll be here when we talk about this. We'll be here, of course. We'll be covering my elections. I don't think you will get 45,000 votes in August, Monzora, or July. I don't think so. I think MDC is done and dusted. And he's done and dusted. His monthly payments from the government, arikupera manje. Until then, MDC will be history. It will be history until unless kana vakataura imwe plan, unless MDC yakataura imwe plan, vakauya neimwe plan, but I don't think so because they wasted time last year. I think atakasvara panapa before after my March by elections takati they are supposed to be mobilizing people, they're supposed to be writing my notes, my strategies, how to regain trust from the people, how to do all those things. But last year they wasted much of their time vachitamba back and forth in the cockpit at the same time vachigadzira congress yatakazoona muna December ichiitika. I mean, if you look at it, vanhu vashoma vakaya kucongress muna December. It was one of the worst congress ever. But still, since then they haven't done much on the ground when company dzekumobiliza vanhu is MDC. Vanoti vane vanhu, I mean, maybe vanhu vari mumabooks avo and ari pa Morgan Richard Tsvangirai house, maybe vari kuona numbers emabhuku arimo emafile evanhu arimo vakati tine vanhu, but reality on the ground is different. And so if they really want to win the elections, I think it's too late. The wake up call was there from a March by elections, but that was a wake up call for them to wake up and do the right thing, which is taking the party back to the people. But they failed, they ignored, they think it's gonna be a miracle. But I'm telling you that what will happen in July, August, it's gonna be a game changer for MDC. It's gonna be, it's done and dusted. Done and dusted. Vachangosara vangone Morgan Tsvangirai house chete. Ndio chasara ingori yavo is property. But as far as the party itself is infiltrated, the party is gone. MDC alliance is done and dusted. Done and dusted, like for real, because they failed to wake up last year, March by elections. That was a wake up call for them. They were supposed to use that time since March last year up to now. They were supposed to cover the ground. They were supposed to mobilize people. They were supposed to change the way they do business, the way they do things, how to sell ideas. What went wrong by elections up? But they ignored it. Vakaramba vakatsikitsira pasi vachiti panokwanisa kuitika miracle. Hapana miracle iri kuitika this year ku-MDC. There's no miracle happening there. I'm here. We're going to be talking about it here again several times, of course, until my elections. There's no miracle. There's no miracle which is going to happen to MDC because they didn't put in work. They were supposed to work hard. Vanga was supposed kutopinda mumaruwa, kupinda mudhorobha vachibhilivhisa vanhu kuti aiwa MDC vatsvangirai ichiripo disine chimuti. But they ignored the call from by elections. They failed to even get a single seat, even a council seat. Vakatadza even one seat zvaro vakatadza by election last year. So what changes since then? Change since March 26 last year up to now. What changes? Someone can ask what change for MDC since last year. Nothing changes. Hapana chachinja. Saka. So we're gonna be talking a lot about it. We're gonna be talking a lot about it here. As you know, in a show your road to 2023 general elections. On this week episode, we'll be talking more about Democratic Union of Zimbabwe leader Robert Chapman. Yes, the Alpha show this week, which I'm gonna be uploading it tomorrow, which is Friday. Yes, and you guys will be watching it on Sunday, 8 o'clock Harare time, here on this show. So guys, find a video earlier on this morning about I think this will be our last topic here about nyaya Al Jazeera. Is Al Jazeera vakaita a documentary and yavakaita when it comes to nyaya corruption. Yes, as you know guys, kuti pane ma journalists vano investigate nyaya and just like the way the police do my investigations, but my journalists vanenge vari undercover and vari undercover. Yes, munhu unonzwa nyaya kunzi kuZimbabwe kuri kutengeswa gold kana kuti Zimbabwe kune madiamonds ari kulika kana kuti kune zviri kuitika kuZimbabwe. As a journalist unoenda ikoko netimu rako monepedzera kuti kunge maybe muri ma-businessmen kana muri ma-investors maya kuzoinvesta apa muri ma-journalist. Of course they are well trained vanoziva masvikiro avanoita in a country. Maonenge vanzwa unzi pane zviri kuitika muZimbabwe, pane zviri kuitika kuKenya kana South Africa kana uchii. I mean, they do investigate like this. Saka it seems like there are other government people, other government uh, personnel vaka vaka vakabatwa on tape, vakabatwa on tape, angove maaudios, mavideos. I mean, vanawo of course of those guys who are being involved panyaya dzecorruption, who are being involved panyaya dzemadhiri. Anika madhiri akawanda mugovernment. Politicians, some politicians are dirty, some politicians are there for themselves. Saka they were caught on camera by Al Jazeera. This video was supposed to come today at 12 o'clock. So many people are worried about this video, and it's actually a 4-clip video. It's a I would say 4-part video, and is first part was supposed to be aired today. It's at 12 o'clock at time, but particularly a technical glitch whatsoever. So we're gonna be waiting for it. This documentary Al Jazeera. Saka panani wakawanda. The person who I saw is ambassador at large of the Americans and the British, Prophet Hubert Angel. Taona ari pavideo ipapo pamashots ati akanwa so far, and saka votomeke mimi kutoti in Zimbabwe kuti hazvina kumira mushe. It seems like if you are well connected, if you know people who knows people, unongoti pari right. Kana usina munhu waunoziva hapana. Saka in Zimbabwe pane vanhu vari kuunza mari dzavo andika from other countries dzichiya dzichicleanwa muno muZimbabwe. And of course, Zimra muZimbabwe ndo yakadhakwa. I mean, Zimra for you choka chiripo chongoti in Zimbabwe you can have 10 million US dollar cash iri mumba mako. Hapana mboziva kuti mari iyo waiwana kupi, yabva kupi, iri kuenda kupi. I mean, Zimra is out of touch when it comes to nyaya dzekutreka mari dzevanhu. Vanombozama zvavo nemishini yavanayo or whatsoever, but hatichiri kumashure comparing to other countries, other developing countries, kuti kana vangoita even 10,000 US dollar mubank account, mari inotombofrizwa kutonzi munhu mari akaiwana kupi, anta basa rei, mangomuka mungone 10,000 mubank make zvichifamba sei. Saka kune dzimwe nyika they are very very strict when it comes to nyaya dzecash, but in Zimbabwe you can walk around nemari yakawanda, hapana nombokuvhunza. Some of these politicians vari kutoendesa gold, madiamonds kune dzimwe nyika vachidzoka necash, hapana nombovabvunza. It's because they are well connected, they are well protected. And saka ndo zvakaonekwa neAl Jazeera, vakainvestigata nyaya dzavo vakaona zvakawanda sereki. So we're gonna be waiting for this documentary to come. And Nick Mangwana did actually admitted that there's corruption happening in government. He knows that there are other people who are involved themselves in corruption, but he said that the government is willing to fight corruption. And the government, is there to fight corruption. The government has been saying that we are fighting corruption. I mean, when President Mnangagwa became the president in 2018, he promised that he's going to be fighting corruption. That was one of the, I would say, top A-list points. He said at the National Sports Stadium, I'm going to be fighting corruption. People are going to be arrested. I mean, people who are externalizing funds, they're going to be arrested. And he even promised a list of like 100 people or so, companies, people who are externalizing foreign currency to other countries. List ro rakabuda zveshuwa zvemashuwa but zvakazongopera zvakadaro chii chakazoitika. How many people have been arrested to corruption? Like recently I heard that nyaya yavachombo here, the state withdrew all the charges against Ignatius Chombo. Saka Chombo is a free man. As we speak right now, Chombo is a free man. But ainzi akaendesa mazimari kunze kwenyika kuDubai. The man is one of the wealthiest Zimbabweans we ever seen. Chombo is wealthy. Chombo nevazukuru vake nevazukuru havambofa vakashanda futi. Iwe neni chamba chichongoshanda asvika tife. But Chombo, the man, he made his money during Mugabe time. He was so close to Mugabe that time. He was so close. He was like a right hand man Mugabe. May he so rest in peace. But he was also part of that whole thieves around the president. Chombo was one of those thieves. He was one of those thieves, but Matare atadza kutsvaga umboo, watadza kunyatsoona umboo hwake huri papi hwemari yaakatora. Hapana umboo hwakajeka huripo panyaya yaChombo. That's why the court acquitted him, because vashaya umboo. But the man is rich. He doesn't need to work any day in his life. Vazukuru vake, vana vake, they are set up for good. This is just an example of one of the beneficiaries of Zimbabwean resources. That's an example. There are so many beneficiaries who are benefiting from our resources. Lithium, which is the new gold. People are scrambling for lithium at the moment. My Chinese are going for lithium. Vanagogo vanasekuru vari kubviswa kumaruwa kunzi vai because machinese anenge adiscover lithium ipapo. So many politicians are connected panyaya idzodzo, vari kudyiwawo nemachinese aya. Saka mutoone kuti corruption yambofa yakapera. So here government has admitted that the country is currently riddled with rampant corruption, smuggling of minerals and foreign currency, allying that efforts are being made to arrest individuals involved. Here in Zoanzi, government has admitted that the country is currently riddled with rampant corruption, smuggling of minerals and foreign currency, allying that efforts are being made to arrest individuals involved. Really? Permanent Secretary for Information and Publicity, Nick Mangwana, said government is currently seized with measures to curb money laundering by some sectors of the society, including non-governmental organizations. And the NGOs, they are also involved by the money laundering. I mean, that's why tutanya PVO, which is private voluntary bill. I didn't takachora panaba before. Takati, I mean, we can sign a petition of saying that President Mnangagwa must stop the PVO bill. If he's the one who came up with that idea of crafting that bill in the first place, because my NGOs are kupomera mhosva kunzi ndo vari kuunza mari muZimbabwe, mari isizikanwa kunzi iri kubva kupi, to fund the opposition political parties. So anyway, he said that facts, is there corruption in Zimbabwe? Yes. Is there smuggling of minerals and forex out of the country? Yes. Is there money laundering in Zimbabwe? Yes, including by NGOs. Is the government fully committed to getting rid of all the above ills? That's a fact. Mangwana wrote on Twitter. Zimbabwe is ranked 157, a least corrupt nation out of 180 countries, and there's a score of 23 points out of 100 according to the 2022 Corruption Perception Index, according to Transparency International. This comes after international news network Al Jazeera revealed it will be broadcasting 4 documentary films this month exposing the depth of corruption by government officials and affiliates. Filming of the documentary started 2 years ago and chronicles plundering and money laundering in the country. The film producers have so far shown the documentaries to select a group of corruption experts and journalists to look at it and give their comments. A snippet of the documentary featuring ZANU-PF affiliate and President Mnangagwa's appointed ambassador at large, Hubert Angel, has gone viral on social media. In 2015, the Spirit Embassy church leader was dragged to court to answer on charges of fraud involving a luxury vehicle worth $300,000. So this documentary, vakatanga kufilma this documentary muna 2 years ago, which is 2020, and saka vane umbowo hwakawanda vane evidence yakawanda, vakatanga 2020 up to now 2023, and so it's going to be very interesting. Al Jazeera paichabudisa this documentary. I'm really waiting for it, and people are really talking about it on social media, and so gonna be waiting for it. But at any date, I'll be back here on this channel on Prince Mille Entertainment TV on Daily News Special. Of course, we're gonna talk about it here. And so, guys, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching, and I really appreciate you guys for staying up with me here until 9 o'clock, or almost the 9 o'clock at that time. And yes, it's that daily news, breaking news, everyday news here. Remember to like, share, comment, and follow. Let's meet again tomorrow morning when we continue keeping you guys informed, covering stories, nyaya dziri kunetsa mastreets dziri kunetsa muzimbabwe, and as long as it affects mazimbabwean, we have to talk about it here on this channel on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Political news, international news, local news. Get it all in the comment section. Remember to like, share, comment, and follow. Follow us everywhere. We're on Facebook. Our Facebook page is a Prince Miller Entertainment. Our Facebook group is a Prince Miller Entertainment TV. We're available on Twitter. It's a P Miller ENT. Instagram is a Prince Miller Entertainment. Just go and look for us everywhere. Follow us everywhere. Subscribe. Do anything. And yes, remember to like, share, comment, and follow everywhere. So, guys, have a blessed night. Let's meet again next week. Yes, next week on Monday. Tomorrow is Friday. So, yeah, let's meet on Monday morning, Monday, same time. Yes, here on this channel on Principal Entertainment TV. Tomorrow is Friday. I won't be here, but tomorrow I'll be putting up our Road to 2023 General Elections episode, whereby we are featuring Democratic Union of Zimbabwe leader Robert Chapman. And yes, I mean, we talk about him because some people are saying that he is the other option that we need in Zimbabwe when it comes to the elections, article July or August. So, guys, have a blessed night. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Let's meet again on Monday, same time, here on this channel on Prince Miller Entertainment TV. Bless up.